Hello there, my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to or welcome back to the Pisces Season Daily Marathon. This is your daily for Wednesday, February 25th. Stick around towards the end if you are a February 25th Pisces for your special birthday card pull. So let's see what we got going on here for you for the day. You can still resonate to any of these readings if you have strong Pisces placements in your chart. And your number for the day is 111 with I Am Creative. Angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe a life you love. All right, so Pisces, you just got triple zeros, and now you have 111. So the energy of the numbers are even moving as we do your daily marathons. So this is very interesting. You have I am creative, and triple zeros literally said I am a creator. And underneath right there, number 0. So some of you Pisces born on the 1st, the 11th, doesn't have to be. It's just the energy, but you are really strongly in creator mode right now. As the sun sits in Pisces for the next couple weeks, your energy is amplified, you are shining, you are more magnetic, and you are in alignment to create. So manifesting around this time, reaping rewards of specific manifestations as well. Ones can indicate new people, new opportunities coming your way. So pay attention to how that could be happening for you around this time. Wow. You have Sun in Aquarius, card number 11 with opportunity. Readiness for change. I mean, now you have 5 ones coming in here. So there is definitely a new opportunity, a new path, new territory for you to experience. And this card specifically holds the energy of a new beginning will bring change into your life. Now, some of you may have Aquarius energy in your chart or around you. There's also symbolization, I don't know if that's a word, symbolism of a rainbow in this card. Rainbows rule the energy of renewals, things feeling renewed in your life. So you have a new opportunity that not only going to renew an area of your life, but it's also going to bring you a change. So I have a feeling some of you have Aquarius in your chart, or some of you may be an Aquarius Pisces cusp where you land kind of right in the middle of the transition of seasons. But let's see what your Moonology card is. We have full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. So with this card coming through, Taurus energy, second house energy, I do feel like there could be a new opportunity opening up here for you to become more stable, to feel more secure in your own energy, and to literally make a dream come true for yourself. But this full moon in Taurus energy asks you to plan out this energy. It's not just going to be something that fully happens overnight, lands in your lap with no type of effort. The full moon in Taurus says practical planning is needed. Effort is needed. You don't need to bend over backwards, but small, consistent steps towards this goal, towards this dream, will bring you a strong reaping of reward. So something new is definitely happening here for you, or someone new is coming your way here, Pisces. And I feel like it's time to take action in your energy towards believing that this can be something and believing that you do have this power. So let's see what Metatron is giving you here, Pisces. For this new opportunity, you have the color red with safety, power, and strength. This card is 55. And you also have as above, so below with heaven and earth. So Pisces, I do have a spiritual podcast called The Human Nexus, and we did a Pisces season episode. You could check that out after this if you would like. It's linked in my connective channels. And I specifically said a sentence about how water signs are reflections. You strongly reflect. Why? Because the element of water, you can actually see a reflection in. And if you see in this as above, so below card, And the sun in Aquarius is also bringing that sense of what a sun's reflection off of the water creates this hue of color. And the fact that you have color red, I feel like it's almost like I can see you living your life through like a black and white lens. And it's like you're about to see more color again in your life. You're about to see more beauty. You're about to see more purpose, more energy towards movement that makes you feel like you truly are reflecting your state of being into your reality to create. So that's probably why you have this full moon in Taurus. Your dream needs a practical plan because consistency is key. You know, you can feel one day heightened and amazing, but keeping that vibration is key to creating, to reflecting that vibration to your reality. So you're not only in creator mode, but you're so strongly in reflective mode that I feel like it's really important for you to be aware of this around this time. Let's see what your overall energy is from the tarot. We have daydreams and decisions. Pisces, this is your card. The Seven of Cups. At least I view this as your card. There are a couple other water sign minor arcana or water cup arcana that I feel like could be other signs that are water. But for the Seven of Cups, as intuitively in how I read, I feel like this card belongs to you. Daydreams and decisions. Do you ever find yourself just staring into nothing and it feels good? And someone tries to like snap you out of it and they're like, hey, Pisces, you're staring into nothingness. And you're like, allow me to stare into nothingness. I feel like some of you are finding yourself actively meditating throughout the day without realizing it. Some of you are just like staring into the nothingness more often. And when you do that, that is an active way of meditation. But it looks like there is a decision for you to make around this time. You do have all of these wands indicating a new person or a new opportunity coming your way. The Seven of Cups could indicate that there are more than one around this time, which I don't really find that surprising because you have all these ones coming in. It kind of does show me that multiple different areas of your life could be renewed around this time. But let's see, with this decision energy, we have the King of Cups. So the fact that you have the Seven of Cups and the King of Cups as your overall energy, Pisces, you're moving from a state of emotional maturity. You are weighing options. You're weighing pros and cons. You're looking at things from an emotionally regulated standpoint instead of an emotionally chaotic standpoint, which I do enjoy seeing that because sometimes the Seven of Cups could be too all over the place and they don't really know what to do. They don't know what to choose and they end up allowing indecision to take over. You know, when there's too many options available and then you just choose nothing, there is this energy of no. One of these cups is meant to be chosen. Let's see what's coming your way. Now, there could be a water sign around you or approaching you or a very emotionally mature individual. We have the Hierophant with a blessing coming in. Your influence, Pisces, is the Page of Pentacles. So coming into some type of luck. Page of Pentacles for me could be luck. This also is right underneath that full moon in Taurus. So a lot of you are receiving an opportunity to grow your career, your finances, your security, your wealth. Your unexpected energy is the sun. So extremely strong positive vibrations coming in. You do have the sun in Aquarius. The sun is in Pisces right now. So I definitely do feel like there is a lot of beautiful energy coming your way, making you feel uplifted, making you feel more passionate, more happy, more, I would say, stronger and more powerful. I feel like a manifestation is taking form in your reality here. Your advice is the Judgment card. So your advice is to learn from your past, but do not live in it. And your outcome is the Six of Pentacles. So there is some type of generosity coming your way. There is some type of payout here. The Six of Pentacles is an energy of being generous, of somebody who has more than enough for themselves. So I do feel like for a lot of you Pisces, financially, you could be moving into having enough or maybe even having extra. And this new opportunity could definitely be what's bringing it towards you. There could be some type of win here, some type of financial win with the Hierophant coming in. There could also be a coming together with somebody in the physical on a more committed level. So if you are seeing somebody, this person may be wanting to have more in-person quality time connection with you that ultimately leads towards a stronger bond. And or there could be somebody new in your life here romantically that the Hierophant is bringing you together with. Let's see, on the Hierophant, you have the Four of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Emperor. So there is definitely a leveling up in your energy alone. And as you level up, like I mentioned about that mirror-esque energy, you are mirroring that energy towards another individual for a lot of you. Because the Sun in Aquarius, 11th house, rules community, I do feel like there could be some type of interconnection through people, or at least one specific person. You may be graduating here on like a metaphysical level, on a metaphorical level is what I meant to say. Like graduating, the Hierophant will come through when you have learned a lesson. And when you have learned it so well that you can actually become the teacher of the lesson. So there could have been something that you have went through, Pisces, that you can actually teach a group of people or a community at large or a collective at large with this Emperor energy. And Page of Pentacles, make money from it. So if there is something that you have finally felt like you have completed in your own energy, maybe it really is something of schooling or course or whatever, something that you had to do to obtain like a certificate. Like there could be a literal graduation, but I do feel like it could be metaphoric for a lot of you. Page of Pentacles, and like I said, there could be somebody stepping up to the plate here. The universe sending you a match that is matching what you're reflecting out into the world. Page of Pentacles of what's your influence. We have the Nine of Wands, we have the Seven of Cups again, and we have the Magician. So you are in creator mode. Even if you feel up in the air and not even certain about what you want to create or how you want to create it, it still is pushing the energy somehow, some way. But it does look like this is requiring you to decide on something or to make a decision on something or to choose to do something with your energy. The Sun with what's unexpected. We have the Hermit, we have the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. So what's unexpected is clarity and truth, as well as opening up your heart. A lot of you feel, especially towards love or maybe towards friends, you know, we don't only feel trauma towards romance. Platonic people could put us through traumatic situations. I feel like if you were purposely staying away from people, out of fear, out of like trying to stay safe or protect yourself, I feel like you may unexpectedly receive a boost of feeling more open and stronger in that position where you're not fearful of being hurt any longer or hurt as much. You're feeling more powerful and powerful in connection. So there could be somebody here that the universe is sending to you for this reason. And I feel like for some of you Pisces, you could be helping other people find their power as well through some type of either like work you're doing along those lines. On the Judgment card with your advice, we have the Ace of Wands and we have the Six of Cups. Yeah, so there is something from your past that you learned that you can use to your advantage now. Either to make money, to help people, to move forward in your own strength and your own power. But you have completed some type of lesson from your past and you are in the position of reaping reward of a new cycle from it. Six of Pentacles, where there's could be some good karma here with the Six of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. Yeah, there is something about you not fearing being hurt as much as usual. More courageous, more confident. And with this Queen of Pentacles, there is an energy of stability. And the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Wands, there's that contemplation on the decision. The Two of Wands does make a decision to the Page of Cups. opening up. So there is some type of opening up energy here for you, Pisces, that I feel like is going to bring you a lot of blessings. Blessings of people, blessing of connections, blessing of community. And it does look like somehow, some way, it has an interconnection to your wealth and your money. But you opening up, removing fear, saying, you know what, who cares? I'm just going to do it. You will receive a blessing from it because you are breaking through a fear from your past, a fear of opening up, a fear of allowing yourself to be seen, a fear of doing something maybe random for work or to make money. Because I feel like how other people think are not necessarily your first thoughts in your brain anymore. And that could feel unexpected. 10 of Swords, Queen of Swords. This is the energy of saying, you know what, I used to care about this, that, and the other, but you know, I'm not going to allow it to hold me back anymore. Why am I going to care about this if it only just stumps my growth? So I feel like for a lot of you, there is a beautiful blessing that the universe has here for you. And there is some type of leveling up. And I feel like you could really be manifesting somebody or something or a specific type of community, possibly a specific type of clientele for some of you. Because I do feel like there could be a graduation here of like going from employee to business owner or employee to manager, employee to something more important, I feel like. Your role could change financially, which could bring you a huge shift for your wealth. And I do feel like they could be aligning you, or if you're already aligned to somebody on a romantic level, I feel like there could be a lot more growth and a lot less fear of the future with this person, and or if there's a new person here. But I do feel like this vibration of like positive clientele or like aligning to the specific community or clients that will like purchase what you have to offer or something like that. And I feel that a lot because the Aquarius sun coming through, but there is a blessed new opportunity for you and it is connected to getting lucky. Whenever I see the Page of Pentacles, in certain positions, it screams luck. And you literally have that in your influence. So although a practical plan is needed, like the full moon in Taurus is giving you, it does look like you're laying down what needs to be on the foundation to really make this happen and make this grow for yourself. So I feel the need to congratulate some of you, question mark, because I do get this like either physical, literal, or like metaphoric graduation. So it's either like a spiritual graduation, something you really are graduating, or something like that. And this is what I have here for you, Pisces. In terms of zodiac signs in your spread, you have Aquarius, you have Taurus, you have Leo, Aries, Virgo, Gemini coming through in your reading. We're now going to get your ending oracle from the Moonology Manifestation deck. And there it is, first quarter moon in Libra. Keep your heart open. And I feel like that's exactly what this position is here. Something about you not fearing hurt is doing something. It's pushing the energy somehow, some way. And keeping your heart open is one of the first things connected to allowing and removing fear of hurt. Here we go. Are you attached to someone or perhaps your current goal? It's a wonderful thing to care deeply. However, if you start to smother a situation or a person, you could run into trouble. Work with others as you move towards your goals, but don't become dependent that you give away your power. Keep your heart open. This card can also suggest it's time to negotiate something, and the way to manifest your goals now could be to come up with a solution that pleases the collective. Aquarius energy, the collective. There's a needed to be adored here, which is fine, but if it tips you into self-doubt, it's gone too far. It's important that you don't allow yourself to get set in your ways. Keep your heart and mind open and believe in your gorgeousness. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Libra or on Friday, Venus's day. Yes, and I feel like that could be exactly what this graduation here, I feel it specifically with these two cards and with the Hierophant there. That Queen of Wands to the Emperor energy is like feeling that vibration of allowing yourself to feel seen, to feel loved, to be nurtured, whatever the case may be. And then the Emperor energy almost still in that allowed position, still in that accepted position, but like outwardly giving it away to other people without fear. So there's a huge breakthrough of fear here, Pisces, and it's going to level up your energy and connect you to specific people as well as specific luck. So pay attention to those number ones because you're going to see them a lot of times for sure if you have not already. And let's get February 25th, Pisces Suns. Let's get your Angels of Abundance birthday card pull. And if you just so happen to see this reading and your birthday already passed, the Pisces Season Daily Marathon has been started since the first day of Pisces season. So you can go back on the channel and find out what your birthday read and your card pull was. So let's see, February 25th, you have words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's. Yeah, there's something about the collective here. Economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you attract for yourself and others. Words of abundance. So understanding your word is your wand. And there's something else I wanted to say to that. Oh, yeah. Words cast spells. That's why it's called spelling. The way of society has really tried to hide certain things that are kind of right in front of our face. So spells and spelling are one of the things that I like to throw in there. I'm sure some of you have heard that quote before, maybe not, but now you have. So Pisces, don't forget from now to March 15th, every order made off of my Etsy shop will receive a 2026 Year of the Horse Fortune card. It is a scratch off, so you will get your own fortune. And I said this in my other channel, and I'll say it to you. I do get messages and emails where people ask me, I don't really know what to book or what to get. I have astrology readings, tarot readings when they're on sale, and numerology reports. I would say to start with the numerology report off of my Etsy shop. This will tell you your life path number, your lucky days of the month, your lucky day of the week, and how to train these energies to your advantage. This is something I work with every week, every month, every day. So if you are not already working with numerology and your day and things along those lines, I would start there because it not only gives you information, but it also gives you a tool. It's like adding a tool into your toolbox that can be very helpful. So I'm not sure the people who have messaged me what their zodiac signs are, so I could be saying this to you Pisces and all these people aren't Pisces, but I have gotten a couple messages and emails lately about people wondering what's their best thing to book or to purchase. I would say start with the numerology report because that is going to be individualized towards you, and when you can consistently work with this energy throughout your weeks, throughout your days, throughout your months. So that's what I have here for you, Pisces. Thank you for being here and for watching, and happy birthday to all the Pisces suns once again. And I'll talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Bye now.